All right, y'all, let's go. We got to do what we got to do.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Miami Dolphins. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
Set, ready, set, cut.
Again, it is Brooks. And this will be a Panthers first down as he takes it to the 35.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around.
Hey, let me know you're ready. Let me know you're ready.
So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. Look, steal, flat. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Left side, it's complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Here we go. Set, ready.
On the ground, it is Brooks. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Set, shot, 7, green, Mickey, green. Stand.
Here's Young. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
We'll try and run it with Brooks.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set. 33. Yep, ready.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Throwing is Young. Quick throw, taken in. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Let's go. Rail. Yep, 45. Wide.
Back to throw. Young. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. He'll gain on that one.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
2nd and 10.
Hey. 70 tip.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Street, Viking 18.
A run, and it's A-Chan. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Once again, it's A-Chan. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida after this.
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready? 19 light, 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Aiken. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Back. 60 bites.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Devon A-Chan. Touchdown Miami. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready, punch.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, set.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. 22 meters, 10 black, 6, mega. Ready.
Now Young. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Now a screen set up for H.M. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one out wide to H.M. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards. Pick up on that one. 1st down, Miami.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
A run up the middle with H.M. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the Dolphins Jags are looking at a first and goal and takes it all the way down to the 2.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the set, the big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first
Let's go
and
now.
goal.
Cowboy 80.
H.N. will score. Touchdown, Miami.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it out.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Panthers nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now. Ready?
Look at play action with Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. So that's up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Ready up?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tactics. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. This is a great example here why.
On the ready.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Steel black. 50 green. Slide through. Hut.
Now Young. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on, come on. Let go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get up. 79, bro. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now from the gun. And it's caught aside by Waddle. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
On the ground, here is Achan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Ready. 65. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
That good side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tag. 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Achan. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Achan.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Here we go. Here we go. 70. Warriors. 70. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Over the middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
1st and 10.
Ready. 60. Let's go.
A run here with Achan. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19.
He'll look to throw. A short one there to Bellinger. And a Good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third down and 10.
Ready, break. Get it. Get it.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
Ready, ready.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On first and 10, here's Young. That is caught! And he will score! Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers! That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Okay, break. Ready. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Okay, ready.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down, coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the set.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And that one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's fielded at the 7. Oh, looked like he wove up a seam for a moment. It is taken down after a solid return.
Okay, break. Let's go now. 50, green, set.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And this will be a Panthers first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Blue 32, black ultra. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Black shot. Set. Yellow, 20, punt.
Out of the shotgun, Young exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 62 yards. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. Brooks will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This fielded at the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Catch made there by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Well run with H.A. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is third down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
This one complete to Higgins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in, and he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready up.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Now it's H.A. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
H.A. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Yeah, we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Go! Cougar 19!
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Get it! Bronco!
They'll stick to the ground. And the Dolphins are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
On the set.
Here is first and goal.
Ready! Ready!
Here's Achane. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The extra point is good, and the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield is Leakett. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. And a timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's first down.
Here we go. It's time.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So, that'll do it for us.